10 African countries producing palm oil. Africa is the world's second largest and second most populous continent, both after Asia. This continent is abundant in natural resources and human capital. This continent is the source of the world's raw materials in this century and is regarded as the driving force behind the world's economic situation today. Africa is rich in raw materials such as crude oil, lithium, cocoa, cassava, palm nuts, and many others. Many governments have decided to process their raw materials into finished products in order to create jobs and raise Africans' living standards. Processing factories, among other things. Many African countries have made the decision to convert and produce palm oil in their own countries. Here are the top 10 African countries in terms of palm oil production. Hello and welcome. You are currently watching Africa Reloaded. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to Africa Reloaded before continuing to watch. 10. Senegal, 14,000 metric tons. Although the industry is still in its early stages, the government sees it as a way to reduce the country's reliance on food imports. Despite the fact that Senegal is a producer of palm oil, about 14,000 tons per year, demand on the Senegalese market is increasing. According to the United Nations Trade Database on International Trade, Senegal exported $12.53 million in non-chemically modified palm oil and fractions to Spain in 2020. 9. Liberia, 45,000 metric tons. Oil palm is a significant tree crop in Liberia, accounting for more than 1 million hectares. Palm oil is produced by approximately 21.2% of farming households, and the oil palm sector employs over 220,000 people. Liberia has turned to palm oil to rebuild its economy after a 14-year civil war and an Ebola outbreak in 2014 and 2015 that devastated the entire country. Palm oil is expected to create thousands of jobs in a country with over 1 million people living in extreme poverty, providing a much-needed boost to the Liberian economy. According to the most recent estimates, Liberia produced 45,000 metric tons of palm oil. The industry has expanded in recent years, and the government is investing in its expansion. 8. Guinea, 50,000 metric tons. Guinea exported $885,000 in palm oil in 2020, making it the world's 71st largest exporter of the commodity. Palm oil was the 25th most exported product in Guinea the same year. Guinea's main export destinations for palm oil are France, $435,000, the United States, $256,000, Switzerland, $131,000, Gambia, $243,000, and Canada, $171,000. According to the most recent estimates, Guinea produced 50,000 metric tons of palm oil. The industry has growth potential, and the government is working to promote it as a means of creating jobs and increasing exports. 7. Angola, 55,000 metric tons. Despite the challenges, demand for palm oil continues to rise due to its low cost and high melting point, making it a common ingredient in a wide range of everyday products such as food, cosmetics, and biofuels. According to the most recent estimates, Angola produced 55,000 metric tons of palm oil. Due to a lack of investment and infrastructure, the industry has faced challenges, but the government is working to promote it as a priority sector. Angola exported $76,000 in palm oil in 2020, making it the world's 109th largest exporter of the commodity. Palm oil was Angola's 138th most exported product in the same year. Angola's main destinations for palm oil exports are Montenegro, Democratic Republic of the Congo. 6. Sierra Leone, 75,000 metric tons. Agriculture employs nearly 3/4 of the Sierra Leonean population and accounts for nearly half of the country's GDP. Palm oil is one of Sierra Leone's most important agricultural commodities, and the sector has recently seen an increase in foreign and private investment. Crude palm oil, or CPO, is the oil extracted from the mesocarp of oil palm fruits by hand or machine. The majority of palm oil, artisanal and industrial, flows from the oil production sites to the main market in Freetown, which is by far the largest. However, some palm oil does make its way to Guinea, most notably in the form of soap. According to the most recent estimates, Sierra Leone produced 75,000 metric tons of palm oil. In recent years, the industry has grown, and the government is promoting it as a means of diversifying the country's economy. 5. Democratic Republic of Congo, 300,000 metric tons. The area dedicated to palm oil production in the Congo Basin and 5 other producing countries in the region has increased by 40% in the last 30 years. According to the most recent estimates, this country produced 300,000 metric tons of palm oil. Political instability and a lack of infrastructure have posed challenges to the industry. In 2023, the price of DRC Congo palm oil is expected to be between $0.71 and $0.69 per kilogram. Political instability and a lack of infrastructure have posed challenges to the industry. 4. Ghana, 300,000 metric tons. Ghana's oil palm production, which is primarily cultivated by smallholders, 60% plus, is important for local economies and rural livelihoods. It is ingrained in the daily lives of rural and urban Ghanaians as a multifunctional crop, both by individual households and on an industrial scale. Oil palm is grown in Ghana's forest belt, with the western, central, and eastern regions being the most suitable for oil palm cultivation. Ghana's palm oil production for the marketing year is expected to be a record 300,000 metric tons. 3. Cameroon, 465,000 metric tons. Oil palm is a Central African native that has been cultivated in Cameroon since ancient times to produce cooking oil, palm wine, and soap. It is the world's 12th largest producer, with a total output of 465,000 metric tons. Cameroon's crude palm oil, CPO, production in 2019 was 350,000 metric tons, despite a much higher demand. To meet the growing demand for palm oil, the area under oil palm plantations is steadily increasing. Soca palm plantations now supply nearly 48% of Cameroon's palm oil. 2. Cote d'Ivoire, 600,000 metric tons. According to the most recent estimates, this West African country produced 600,000 metric tons of palm oil. Palm oil is a major agricultural product in the country, and the government is investing in its expansion. Cote d'Ivoire has approximately 220,000 hectares of small landholder palm oil, 73% of total, and approximately 80,000 hectares of large-scale industrial estates, 27% of total. 1. Nigeria, 1.4 million metric tons. Nigeria is the world's 5th largest producer of palm oil and the continent's leading producer. The country has a long history of producing palm oil, and its tropical climate makes it ideal for cultivation. In Akwa Ibom State, approximately 290,000 hectares of farmland are under cultivation for oil palm. Every year, Akwa Ibom produces approximately 300,000 tons of palm oil. Despite being Africa's largest producer of palm oil, Nigeria is also the continent's largest consumer. The majority of Nigeria's palm oil is exported to the United States, India, and Ireland. Palm oil has become an essential ingredient in a wide range of products we use every day, from food to cosmetics to biofuels. It is a versatile and inexpensive vegetable oil, and its popularity has skyrocketed in recent decades. Thanks for watching to the end. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also remember to turn on notifications to get alerts of newly posted videos on this channel.